am calling to you from beyond the veil that separates the living and the dead. You're on the dead side. Now, how are you feeling? Weird? I don't really understand what you're saying. Can you explain in a little more detail? Actually, I withdraw the question. I don't care. Now, move toward the light. Welcome to my crypt. Or should I say, your crypt. Why don't you take a look around? These names look a little familiar, don't they? Let's get those rotten old brains of yours working. Why don't you try reading out the names on those pillars? Joro the warrior, that's you. Deadly sin, thief and assassin. Maz the melodious, renowned bard. Nyx the sea witch, there you are. And now you have your names again. Let's move along. These chests contain objects I've long since forgotten. I expect you have too. But maybe, if we can remember what they were called, it will help to restore your memories of life. Now, Joro, I think this is something you used in your days as a warrior. Tell me what I should do to it to find out what it is. If I tap it, it makes a sort of ding. What shall I do with it? It's like a big metal shell, slightly larger than a human head. What are we going to do with it? Cold, hard and smooth. Metal, I think. What now? No. Try. Now what? It doesn't have any particular odor. Okay, no more playing with it. Time to guess. Do you remember what this thing is called? No, that's not right. Oh, wait. Even I know this one. It's a helmet. I won't always be able to help you, you know. My memory is pretty rusty, too. We don't have to guess the names of these objects, but it will help if we do. I suppose I could exert some of my power to enhance your memories of any more objects we discover in the future. It will be your fault if I get a headache, though. Are you going to need some extra help?
Why, yes.
Consider it done. You did like to hit the things, didn't you, Jaro? Oh, look, more of your old junk. Oh, look, it's a thing. What shall I do now? It's sort of rectangular, something you can hold in your hands. What are we going to do with it? Rough and leathery, but the inside parts are smoother. What shall I do now? Yeah, it's old and dusty. The inside, papery. What now? The book. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oh, look, a toad man. Let's see if you remember how to fight. Up ahead is the Eye Stone, an ancient sentinel designed to imprison the restless dead. To pass beneath his perilous gaze, you may need to retrieve my Soul Stone. That's right. There are lots of bugs here. I think that's Agda over there to the right. Don't tell her I'm here. We don't get along.
Welcome, travelers. Approach, approach. Welcome, friends, to the altar of purity. Leave your troubles behind and step for a moment into the bliss of my ardent but entirely platonic embrace. Soothe yourselves in the... oh, wait. This isn't right. You're not even alive, are you? I don't mean to be rude, but this altar is dedicated to Shalia, the goddess of life, which means it's for the living only. So, don't come any closer, please. Thank you.
She's right that a healing altar like this won't ordinarily work for you. But perhaps if you were to desecrate it somehow, what will you do? Good idea. Smash, smash, smash.
In the name of all that is pure and peaceful, I'll rip your bony heads off!
Yes, feel your power grow. You should desecrate these altars wherever you find them to restore your strength. The source of my dark power. Isn't it lovely? Or would you like to touch it? Good, because you're going to. You see, if we're going to the surface, which we are, I'll need you to carry this for me, because I don't have a physical body. You didn't think I wanted you for your brains, did you? Now, will you pick it up? Splendid! Now we are bound together for all eternity. Nor until you die again, whichever comes first. Now, the Soul Stone needs souls to feed it. Outside of my crypt, we'll need to keep it charged with the vitality of living creatures to sustain ourselves. Why don't you look on the walls and see if you can scrape up any bugs to start us off?
Hold, travelers, no dead may pass. Are you dead? You could be lying to me. If you are really alive, then tell me, what was the last piece of fruit you ate? A nice crisp apple, eh? But I have one more question. If you are truly a living person, this should be an easy one. Tell me, how would you describe the sun? Yes, it is in fact very hot. You are indeed one of the living. You may pass.